Yo, what is happening? Hope everyone's having a good Sunday. Today, I realised I'm actually 2 months sober. So I suppose I actually just want to come on and talk a wee bit about how I found that. Because for a lot of people, especially around their 20s, and even like my parents' generation, the idea of not drinking is fucking so alien. Actually, you know what? Not as much to our generation, but to my parents' generation in particular. To not drink to them is alien. Like, it literally, they can't imagine a world where they don't drink. Now, I think that's just because it's a generational thing. I think us as youngsters are starting to push past the point of needing it and maybe starting to see the negatives of it. But I'm not gonna lie, I am the most mentally clear, just much better, consistently better person after patching the baby for the last couple of months. And I'll be really intrigued to see where I am after 4, because I've signed up for 6 months. Not signed up, but I shook hands with my brother with 6 months. And I've got a wedding, which I might drink at, we'll see, depending on how I feel at that time. And then after that, I'm going to do the rest of the year sober as well. So I'll decide if I want to drink in that instance. Because I've also shook hands on 12 months with another pal, but he said I could have the wedding as a bye. So we'll see. But so far, I'm not going to lie, I'm not really seeing any reason to start drinking again. That is genuinely where my mind's at just now. I feel so much better than I did previously, and I think when you're consistently babying, you can have 99 good nights out, and you can have one fucking shocker, and that one shocker could be doing something, just being an absolute idiot. Like, you hear horror stories, people getting in scraps when they're pissed and someone gets knocked out and they die. Like it only takes one bad night out to ruin your life. And not that that's happened. By God, I've done some stupid shit when I've been pissed, like. But the point still stands. Like, waking up on a Sunday morning, genuinely curled over in a ball, feeling like shit. It's just not for me anymore. Like, I drank quite a lot in 2024, and my hangovers just got worse throughout the year. But you know what? Like, they've been bad for a while, and I think when you're healthy and you're pursuing something you love doing, you're consistently turning up in the gym, you're consistently eating healthy, you're trying to operate with a clear mind. And when you drink, oh my God, if you're doing all those things well, it makes you feel so much shitter. I think if you're already living like a relatively unhealthy lifestyle, maybe you don't feel the hangovers as bad. But it's a massive wake-up call, and I've spoke to quite a few guys and girls who are the same. Like, it's just not worth it. So I beg to ask a question, right? Are you drinking to genuinely enjoy socializing? Or are you trying to escape something? Because ultimately, it's only going to be one of the two. But you actually have to ask that deep question. Like, genuinely, you have to ask that deep question. Am I running away from something? Because a lot of the time, you will try and hide the fact that you're running away with something just for an excuse to go to the pub and see pals. Oh, I'm just seeing my mates. Yeah, well, fucking go climb a hill, or go to the gym, or go play some paddle, go for a coffee. Like, it doesn't always have to be a baby, and I really, really want to try and promote that more, because we need to get away from this idea that you can only socialise in the pub, and I think it's important to ask yourself that question am I running away from something? And if so, what? Because you can always deal with it. Like, it's an incredibly vulnerable question to ask yourself, but ultimately, what comes out the other end of it could quite literally change your life. It's changed my life many a times. I think we all have things we're running away from, and we all have different ways of dealing with those specific things. However, if you find yourself consistently running away from your problems through alcohol, drugs, gear, whatever, then you're just pushing the problems into later on in life, and it's not really something you want to be doing. So, yeah, if you take one thing from this video, just ask yourself that question and genuinely ask it. Don't brush it under the carpet, because again, it's a answer, and it's a question that could change your life. All right, peace, troops. Hope you all had a good weekend, and if you like the video, drop a wee subscribe and a like, and I'll see you tomorrow.